Rantz. Yo, what the hell's going on with medical marijuana? I mean, honestly. You know what's going on at this point? You've created your own gateway drug. You're supporting cartels. In the near future, cartels could be supporting terrorism. Why don't you fucking just stop this shit now? Why don't we add billions to our GDP instead of spending millions, if not in the low billions, to start a war? That's what you're doing. You started your own drug war. You made a gateway drug. Okay? That's what you did. The bottom line is almost all that shit about marijuana is wrong. Okay? If you're a kid, you hear that shit in there, right? And you come across pot, you know they're wrong, you think all the rest is wrong. I guess what's going on. And everybody starts dealing by dealing fucking pot. No one's like, hey, I'm gonna fucking start dealing coke today. No one fucking does that. Someone starts fucking dealing pot. People go and they buy the weed off somebody, and they go to the drugs. It starts dealers that way. It starts freaking users that way. I mean, you're starting your own fucking drug problem at this point. It just doesn't make sense. When you have 20 to 50%, depending which estimates you use, of cartel revenue coming from marijuana, why are you supporting that? I mean, honestly. I mean, that could pay for its potential own fence. You know, and others, there's just other ramifications behind it, too. You know? I mean, some people, you know, need to smoke the pot, right? I mean, the medical community already said cancer patients. You know, what about other people with mental disorders and such, or just people in general? I mean, you have a problem with that, but what about cigarettes? I mean, they're the worst thing ever. I mean, if you ask me, they should be 21 plus. I smoked. By the day I was 18, I tell you, it's been 21 plus. Because I was hooked when I was 15. You know, everybody bitching about pot like that, you know? Nobody. Alcohol, this, that. I mean, it's the only thing that can't kill you. An Advil will kill you. I'll drink too much water right now and kill myself, right? But ain't no fucking big bag of weed out going to kill me. I mean, let's be honest. You know what I mean, though? Let's just be honest. I mean, you have things like the Bill of Rights of the Constitution, what was it? Built on hemp. I mean, there's talk of Abraham Lincoln smoking, George Washington, I mean, Ben Franklin, and Leonardo da Vinci. I mean, you have most of the kings, emperors, and pharaohs throughout human history. You know, that's what they did. What do you think all the ropes and the ships were built on? Potentially half the sails, too, if not all of them. I mean, the bottom line is the world's built on it. I mean, one of the first laws in America was in Jamestown, everybody had to grow hemp. They had to, you know. I mean, some now believe the Egyptian pyramids were built, you know, let's just halfway up at the ramp, and they brought it around like that through inner tunnels and those cranes, and that's why they got confused. But most likely there was a giant hemp rope, giant. You know, we're talking probably like 6-10 feet in diameter build just to build the pyramids. You know, I mean, this plant has what 400 plus uses. I mean, I don't know. It has more uses than anything, an industrial, medical, and everything. And prohibition of this, I find to be inhuman. I mean, there's a reason probably why it can't kill you. People probably have been smoking it / eating it for tens of thousands of years. Probably since before the last ice age, people were getting down with that. Way before alcohol, way before sugar, which is probably truly a way worse poison than marijuana could ever you couldn't even put in that league. I mean, just think about that. I mean, sugar's new, alcohol's new, grains are new. I mean, these things give us diabetes. You know, I mean, whoever says that about marijuana? And if there is truly a couple people allergic to it, I'm sure it'd be far less than just something like peanuts. I mean, the danger factor is basically non-existent. And I'm just saying, what's wrong with you? Rantz! What's wrong with you?